His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa issued Decree 34 of 2025 appointing an Assistant Under-Secretary in the Office of the Prime Minister, based on a proposal by the Prime Minister and following the approval of the Cabinet. According to the decree, Sheikh Abdullah bin Mundhir bin Majid Al Khalifa shall be appointed as the Assistant Under-Secretary for the Development of the Government Performance at the Prime Minister's Office, succeeding Ziad Adil Darwish. The first Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, Chairman of the General Sports Authority and President of the Bahrain Olympic Committee, His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, congratulated His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa on the victory of My Cloud from the KHK racing team, which won first place at the Royal Ascot Festival. Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad also extended his congratulations to the representative of His Majesty the King for Humanitarian Work and Youth Affairs and Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa. His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad highlighted My Cloud's win as a reflection of the strong support Bahraini sports receive from His Majesty, the care of His Royal Highness and the attention of His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad. He added that it continues the achievements of Bahraini equestrian sports at all levels. His Highness said that this achievement is a source of pride given the prestige and global standing of the Ascot Festival, and wished the KHK racing team success in future competitions. The Speaker of the Council of Representatives and Executive Committee Chairman of the Parliamentary Bloc, Ahmed Al Musallam, met with Italy's Chamber of Deputies Speaker Lorenzo Fontana during the second Parliamentary Conference on Interfaith Dialogue in Rome. They discussed enhancing parliamentary cooperation, promoting interfaith dialogue, tolerance and coexistence, and agreed to establish a joint parliamentary friendship committee between Bahrain and Italy. Al Musallam affirmed that Bahrain, under the leadership of His Majesty the King, is committed to advancing comprehensive national development and strengthening partnerships with friendly countries. He also highlighted Bahrain's key initiatives, including the Bahrain Declaration adopted by Italy, the King Hamad Global Center for Coexistence and Tolerance, and the King Hamad Chair for Interfaith Dialogue at Sapienza University, aimed at fostering dialogue and cultural openness internationally. Under the patronage of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland Medical University of Bahrain, the RCSI Bahrain, held its 16th graduation ceremony at the Gulf Convention Centre. The event was attended by the Minister of Education and Chairman of the Higher Education Council Board of Trustees, Dr. Muhammad bin Mubarak Jum'a, the President of the RCSI, Professor Deborah McNamara, and a number of senior officials. During the ceremony, the Minister of Education affirmed that Bahrain's higher education sector is steadily advancing thanks to the support of His Majesty the King and His Royal Highness. He congratulated the graduates and praised the university's efforts in preparing qualified medical professionals to meet the kingdom's healthcare needs through high-quality academic programs. The minister also noted that the Higher Education Council's continued support for the development of higher education institutions. The President of the RCSI expressed gratitude for the support from His Majesty and His Royal Highness, highlighting Bahrain's firm commitment to advancing higher education and the health sector. A total of 142 medical and 113 nursing graduates were honored, taking an oath to uphold high ethical standards and dedication to patient care. Outstanding academic performance received medals and awards across various medical and nursing specialities. In the presence of officials and representatives of Team Bahrain, the Kingdom officially opened its pavilion at the 2025 St. Petersburg International Economic Forum in Russia. The Minister of Industry and Commerce, Abdullah Fakhru, said that Bahrain's participation in the Economic Forum underscores the Kingdom's commitment to building stronger economic bridges and increasing cooperation. He stressed that Bahrain enjoys a supportive environment for investment that can strengthen relations with Russian and international stakeholders. Bahrain's participation as a guest of honor at the St. Petersburg International Economic Forum reflects its commitment to attracting international investments in priority sectors, highlighting the kingdom's strategic investment opportunities in various key priority sectors and providing quality pathways for strategic trade and economic relations. The President of Customs, Sheikh Ahmed bin Hamad Al Khalifa, and the Deputy Director General of the Russian Federal Customs Service, Tatiana Merkucheva, signed a mutual administrative cooperation agreement in customs matters. The signing took place on the sidelines of the International Economic Forum in St. Petersburg, Russia. The agreement aims to strengthen cooperation between the customs authorities of both countries through sharing information and expertise, supporting bilateral trade, facilitating the movement of goods, simplifying customs procedures, and enhancing border security and anti-smuggling efforts. This step aligns with Bahrain's strategy to modernize customs systems and boost international partnerships to support trade and investment. The Kingdom of Bahrain has been named guest of honor at the 28th edition of the St. Petersburg International Economic Forum 2025. This recognition reflects Bahrain's significant development and economic achievements, as well as enduring strength of its historic relations with Russia. Bahrain's national pavilion at the forum will serve as a platform to showcase the kingdom's investment opportunities, foster connections among business partners, and facilitate the exchange of expertise across various sectors. The pavilion will also highlight Bahrain's rich culture and heritage alongside the diverse tourism and investment prospects available in the kingdom. Bahrain and Russia aim to further boost bilateral cooperation in key sectors such as energy, financial technology, logistics, tourism, and other vital industries. Bahrain continues its commitment to protecting society, reassuring citizens of the stability of the situation and the availability of pharmaceuticals in light of the latest regional developments. It also affirms its full capabilities to face any emergency by raising the level of readiness in various vital sectors, mainly the health sector. More in this report.
Within the framework of its keenness to enhance national security and serve the community, Bahrain has confirmed raising the level of readiness for civil emergency management in response to the current regional developments. Bahrain has taken a series of precautionary measures as part of an integrated plan aimed at ensuring full readiness in the face of any emergency, as it was emphasized in the regular weekly cabinet meeting that pharmaceutical stocks are available and cover needs and that medical teams are highly prepared to provide health services to all. The central warehouses for medicines and medical supplies, which came under the name of Shifa National Medical Supply Center and was fully developed by the Supreme Council of Health, reflects the belief in the importance of continuous development to improve the quality of health services in Bahrain. This represents a strategic importance in achieving pharmaceutical security for Bahrain and enhances the amount of sincere efforts made as well as coordination and joint cooperation between all concerned parties in the health sector. These preparations come within the framework of Bahrain's unwavering commitment to maintaining community safety and stability. It also reflects its proactive approach in dealing with potential challenges, ensuring the continuity of providing essential services without interruption, making the importance of comprehensive readiness a key factor in enhancing community security and reassurance for citizens and residents.
As part of boosting the national security system, the National Civil Emergency Management Committee continues its efforts to promote a culture of readiness in the different circumstances. The committee is working to coordinate its work with various ministries to enhance performance efficiency and community partnership. More in this report.
With the keen follow-up and direct guidance from higher authorities, the National Civil Emergency Management Committee continues to implement its comprehensive national plan to address emergency situations in light of the rapid regional changes taking place. During the recent period, the committee held a series of coordination meetings with the participation of representatives from relevant authorities and ministries to review emergency plans, update response procedures, and assess the level of technical and human readiness of various sectors. and assess the level of technical and human readiness of various sectors and implementation of the directives of the Civil Defence Council and the Kingdom of Bahrain's commitment to safeguarding national security and ensuring the safety of citizens and residents. The committee is concerned with enhancing joint coordination and integrating roles between official bodies to ensure the continuity of essential services and expedite dealing with any developments in accordance with the high standards of efficiency and safety. The committee emphasises the importance of effective institutional communication with citizens and residents through issuing awareness statements and updating information on a regular basis to keep everyone safe and increase confidence in the national system. This comes within the framework of a proactive approach adopted by the Kingdom of Bahrain to ensure community security and to deal with crises according to scientific principles and approved methodology, reflecting high readiness and full preparedness for all possible scenarios.
Dear citizens and residents, when hearing the first warning sirens while driving, kindly do the following. Continue driving and clear the left lane to open the way for emergency vehicles, civil defense, ambulance, traffic, security patrols to perform their duties. Listen to official media channels. Go to the nearest shelter center or take shelter in covered places until the end of the danger. Dear citizens and residents, if you are at home or work, kindly do the following. Be calm. Don't go out except for essentials and as per instructions and guidelines issued by competent authorities. When you hear the second warning siren, when the danger ends and situations are back to normal, the following procedure should be considered. Do not gather near affected areas for your safety and avoid hindering civil defense saving lives operations. Do not pick up objects thrown on the ground even if they are familiar to you.
The Supreme Council for Women, the SCW, organized a meeting on the National Plan for the Advancement of Bahraini Women 2025-2026. This meeting comes in confirmation of the principle of national partnership in implementing the National Strategy for the Advancement of Bahraini Women adopted by His Majesty the King in 2005. SCW Secretary General Lulwa Al-Awadi conveyed to the attendees the greetings of Her Royal Highness, the wife of His Majesty the King, the President of this SCW. Al-Awadi reviewed the themes of the national plan and pointed out that the plan includes initiatives that have not been implemented before and included in the government program and oriented towards promising fields, modern science and technology, and the transition to empower Bahraini women at the regional and international levels. She pointed out that the national plan is based on 5 basic premises, namely the royal orders establishing the Supreme Council for Women and the implications of its direct subordination to His Majesty the King, its presidency by Her Royal Highness, Bahrain's Economic Vision 2030 and the requirements of Vision 2050 and the government program. The national plan was prepared using national principles and constants with the 2005 strategy as the main document for advancing women. Al-Awadi presented statistics on Bahraini women's participation in various sectors and specialities, highlighting the high rates of women's presence in all fields.